Welcome back to the Neon Dion podcast. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. In today's podcast, I want to talk about NFL Madden 23. One of the things that I want to see in Madden NFL 23. First of all, I want to start out with the artificial intelligence, the AI on defense. I want it to be better. Smarter. It's no way I should be playing somebody online and probably spamming the same play over and over, or doing that same play over and over. And it's like, maybe a couple teams in the NFL can't stop that, but maybe them probably the bad teams that can't stop that over and over. But the good teams, oh no, they adjust. So you can't just keep playing the same. You keep doing the same play over and over. And that's what I noticed. Like in this game, you can easily just do the same play over and over, and the AI just act like they just didn't see the play ran before. And I think one of the Maddens before, they had a light bulb, and then every time you run a play over and over, that light bulb would fill up, and then all of a sudden that defensive player can see that offensive play art just because they kept doing the same play. I think that was probably either Madden 08 when they started having some sort of skill sets they started out with, and then they went away from it, and then they brought it back and they turned it to X Factor, whatever. And that's one of the changes I want to see. It's the defensive artificial intelligence, the defensive AI, for real. And another thing I want to see difference is I want to see the CBS in the corner of the video game, or the ESPN on a Monday Night Football game, or the Thursday Night Football game logo, and the Sunday Night Football game that on NBC. That'd be dope if they had that. That'd be dope. That'll probably be the best. I would straight buy that Madden if they had that. Just that presentation alone, and each time you just play a different game, or it could be a Sunday game at 1 p.m. and it's just CBS, and it's coming on just like CBS. I'm like, man, that's dope. And then it'll come on NBC, or it'll come on ESPN, Monday Night Football. That'd be dope. That'd be that. Straight up, that'd be the best Madden of all time, for real. And it's only right because Madden passed away, and it's only right just to show some love and just go the extra mile in this Madden, or the next Madden, or every Madden that's coming out, or just change the name. Change the name, because if they continue to just do the copy and paste and add different animations, and now in this game I know when I'm gonna fumble. Now in this game I know when I'm gonna throw an interception, or I might get sacked, or sort of animation filled up a game. It's a little bit of the gameplay, a little bit though. It ain't as animated I really thought it is. It's still animated, but certain points of the game is animated, not the full game. So Madden is it's a little fun. It's a little fun if you just blow people out online. The game get a little fun. They throwing picks, and that shit fun right there. Pick six or whatever. And I end up throwing a pick six a couple times. The game is crazy. I gave up an 80-yard, 70-yard run, and then on my possession I threw a 70-yard pass to Amari Cooper, and just gone, just what the where the defense at, bro? That game, this game is crazy, man. It's a little arcadish. Even if it's on competitive, it's still arcadish. And if you put it on arcadish, or if you put it on arcade, man, it better be 54 to 45 into the score, or even just worse than that, or more higher than that. Cause man, I don't know. Like, I wish NFL 2K never went away. Yeah, but just create some competition, just something like in NBA Live. Nah, 2K, yeah, 2K need competition too, and they all need competition. MLB games, they need competition. Like each sport game need a competition. Like NHL, they need a competition. Like, I don't know, it's like one game, like it's like one game studio focused on this game, that game studio focused on it. Like, nah, man, we need competition out here. Like, like another thing I want to see in Madden is the trade logic and like in franchise mode. Like, another thing is the free agent logic. Like, it's easy just to sign players. I think they're gonna change it on the next one, and I'm gonna see how they change it on the next one. But if it's still like the same, I can just literally just sign anybody I want. Just almost overpay, but don't even overpay. Just keep it up to the green level of the interest, and then they just sign for your team. But man, shit, we gonna tell. I mean, we gonna see, man. Cause man, it's funny how each year they want to say, oh, we changing this and this and that in franchise mode, but it's like little change. Like, it seems like it's still the same. Like, or if they changed it, they have to do an update. Like, it's not even ready. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. And game modes, kind of get boring at a time. But the only time it gets fun is you blow somebody out, or if it could be a good game, it's fun. But when you play a person that's just straight spam the same play over and over, that's terrible. That's terrible. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the next Madden, defensive logic, bro. Like, have a player have that light bulb, so they can see that same player like over and over, and that player been a 10-year veteran, and he somewhat got a little bit of awareness and experience because he played 10 years, and just something. Because man, you shouldn't be able to just keep on spamming the same old play over and over. And another thing I want to see difference in Madden is the pancake. Like, I hope they take that shit away. Like Madden 22 was like notorious with the pancake. Like, notorious. They were like, oh, we're bringing it back to pancake. They made that overpowering, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, straight up, dude had Jonathan Taylor straight up, his offensive line just pow, dogging my shit. I'm like, whoa. Pancake me twice. I'm like, oh, I already know that's 7. But guess what? You can't stop me on offense, bro. End up beating him. He ended up beating this guy. Only because he threw a pick at the end. Only because at the end of the day, you can run the ball all you want. You have to, at some point of the game, you got to throw that boy. Especially if you ain't got no defense. Because you already know the video game, the Madden, NFL's Madden 22, no defense, bro. It's hard to play. It's kind of hard to play defense. And if you're trying to adjust everything, you have to press so many buttons. You're trying to adjust it. I seen people, they know how to do it by heart. And it's like, I don't know how to do all that. Like, click Y, click LT trigger, and click Y, click this and that, and click over, and that's where you finally do the audible. Like, come on, man. It's like, I remember where the old Madden, you just press over on the analog and just, you either blitz, or you will either be a quarterback spy, or you will either get back in coverage. Like, simple. Like they just took it away. They went away from the simple stuff and went like a little bit more complicated. And you're like, oh, let's make it more realistic. Like, nah, man, nah. Don't make that realistic. Nah, man. I mean, the game is it's a little fun. I want to say online is more fun on Madden it is on NBA 2K. It's just on 2K. It's just give or take. It's like it could be a day or your night, or it won't be a day or your night, or it just seemed like that to me. So yeah, so Madden 22. I want to give it about what, two stars, just because they tried. It ain't like bad to me. I want to give it like 2.5. 2 stars. But the pancake, that's what killed it. So if it weren't for the pancake animation, game full of animation. So yeah, another thing I want to see in Madden 23 is can we play with the historic teams? Like, can we like that? How they had that shit in Madden 2000 or Madden 99 or Madden 2000, but Madden 05 or Madden 4. They had the classic teams in the old games. They didn't have the names. They had the numbers. Like, bring back the old teams and just keep the numbers. But I don't know, man. I guess the retirees want to sue, I guess, for the NFL. I don't know what they gonna do. I don't know. I guess you can't have a guy that's like Lawrence Taylor with the number, but you can't have his name. I don't know. But that would be fun if I play with Lawrence Taylor. But I think they kind of brought it back, but they like put it into a game mode. Like you could play with Bo Jackson, but you got to play with him in a game mode. Where I don't even think it's like an exposition mode, or I think it's like that card mode, like that my card mode, whatever it is called. Like, that's horrible. Like, you gotta pay for that guy. Like, come on, man, that's horrible, man. Like I've been saying, man. Like, I wish bring back the all Madden team. Like, that'd be dope. Like, you play with the all-star teams at NFC or AFC, and somebody could play with the all Madden team. That'd be dope. Bring back the old Madden teams. Bring back the classic teams. Madden 23 or Madden 24. Madden 25 or something. Just near future. Bring back the radio on Superstar mode. I mean, just copy paste 06 Superstar mode to the new Madden. Don't even need no storyline and nothing. Just let us go through the draft and the 40 yards and pro day and combine, and that'd be dope. That'd be fun. Just back to the roots. Just go back to the roots of things. Like, just don't even make things overcomplicated. Like, they make things overcomplicated. Don't even overcomplicate things. Just make it simple. So make it simple, Madden. That's all. Another thing I want to see in Madden, man. Shit, I want to bring back that. I want them to bring back that quarterback vision, but the copy and paste version, not like the new version. I think it's a new version coming out, and I don't think I'm gonna like it because I think you have to press a couple buttons before you press. Like, you won't have enough time, especially in NFL in real life. You have like 3-4 seconds to throw that football. 4-5 seconds, if that, to throw that football, or you get sacked. Like, you really gotta throw that football. I watched that Hall of Fame game a couple days ago. Come on, man, you gotta get rid of that ball, or your ass gonna get sacked. And I seen a dude just happy feet and threw it up, and man, almost threw a pick. But Jacksonville, man, they ain't that good. You can see right now. Yeah, their first overall pick he's alright. I mean, this year's draft was alright. It wasn't no Myles Garrett in the draft. It wasn't no number one clear choice. It wasn't no Andrew Luck in this draft this year. So yeah, man. Another thing I want to see in Madden is, man, some nice draft, some nice NFL drafts, like having a storyline and but not too much of a storyline. Just make it simple. Like, I think they had that in the old man and they just took it away, and they just made it boring. They just made it simple, made it boring, and then they just started from there, I guess. But man, it's so much things they can add in Madden. Man, just change up the presentation, change up the Super Bowl celebration because it's been the same. I think it's been the same for the last like 4 years. Like literally, like copy and paste. Like literally, like nigga, like come on, man. Like if I worked for that business, I wouldn't even like encourage my coworkers to be like, let's copy and paste it. No, I would have been like, man, nah. I think we gotta switch it up. show the parade or something. I'm sitting here doing all that shit. Goddamn. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new filter. I'm gonna need to upgrade my studio. Sounds too clear. But another thing I want to see in Madden. Another thing I want to see changes in the new Madden 23. Man, that's shit. Matchmaking. Cause I'm tired of playing somebody that's like not good, but they okay. But that's like a better matchmaker. Cause I think 2K got a really good matchmaking. Cause it could be times where I can win 2 games in a row and then lose one. Cause they'll match me up with somebody that's good. So 2K, they alright with that. But Madden, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. I think they match you up with whoever playing the game or something. I don't even think it got crossplay. I wonder if 2K even got crossplay. Because nowadays, man, video games should be crossplay by now. It's 2022. It's 2023 damn near. Like, man. Another thing I want to see in Madden is new. I want to see commercials. No. No, I don't want to see no commercials there. They mess around and put ads in the game during the game. That'd be like, what if they end up doing that shit? Like they're showing like Amazon ads. You can't even, you gotta watch. You can't even skip. That'd be crazy as hell. That would be crazy. Another thing I want to see in Madden is tattoos. I think only like one player in Madden got tattoos in his Odell. That's crazy, man. Like, I don't know. Like, that's kind of weird. Like, only one player in Madden got tattoos. I don't even think Madden ever had like them tattoos on the player though. Like, they had like the generic tattoos on the guy in the area where, in the real life, where that tattoo at. But man, that's another thing, shit. Because 2K, they A1 with it, man. They don't keep, they perfect with it, with the two tattoos on the players, man, with the body scans. But I don't think Madden got it, man. I think only Colin Kaepernick and Odell got tattoos, and that's it. Nobody else can get them, And another thing I want to see in Madden 23 is, man, can we hit a person, like, can we hit a player so hard and make them their helmet pop off and make them get a concussion and take them out throughout the game, like take them out the game? Like, I want to see that. I want to see like more logic with the penalties. Like, the penalties is like, it's like sometimes it's rare penalty. Like, real life is always like a penalty, but on a video game, it seems like it's always like just a false start. It ain't always like pass interference. It ain't always roughing the passer. It's like the only flag that I probably got today was a false start. Like, that's kind of weird. Like, no other penalties, no holding call. I don't think it was any other call. Like, man, I'm surprised they do hit a kickoff return on me though. I'm really surprised they hit a kickoff return on me. I ain't gonna cap, man. The dude hit a kickoff return on me. I never hit a kickoff return, but I guess that's Grant, and I guess Grant is good for Chicago. I think he went to Pro Bowl, but I don't know. It could be the other Grant. I don't know. Could be mistaken for somebody else, for another player. But I'm surprised the dude hit a kickoff return on me. Like, wow. Shit. Wow. I don't think I ever hit a kickoff return in Madden 22. I think it's a little too hard. I don't know. I almost got close, but my dude always end up slowing down at the end. They got Von Miller turned up in the game, though. I ain't gonna lie. Von Miller, I think he too turned up because I think he like showed little things, but he got to the age where he's not gonna dominate like. But the Madden, he dominate, man. He dominate like Myles Garrett. God damn it, man. I don't know about the game plan adjustments. I don't like that because it seems like it don't even like work. Press the game plans and change it, and it seems like it don't even work. like that's another change I want to see. Take that off. I ain't asked for I don't know who asked for that, but I know I ain't asked for that. I asked for a better gameplay. I just asked for like less animation type of video game and make it more like control based video game, straight up juke feel. Like every time I hit the spin button, my dude would end up spinning the wrong way. I don't want him to spin that way. I want him to spin a certain way. So I guess it's kind of hard to try to emulate that into the game. I like the extra movement, but I think in 23, I think they changed the cutting of the running backs or the players, but some players I should be able to do that cutting type of stuff. Like if I have a tight end, I shouldn't be able to cut like that. But if I have a finesse running back or a finesse wide receiver, I should be able to do that. I should be able to do that with Tyreek Hill, but not with goddamn Andrews, tight end from for Baltimore Ravens. So yeah, man, that's another change I want to see in Madden is that it's like it's certain changes, certain things that I want to see change, but we just gonna see, but it's gonna be the same. I don't want to say same, but I guess it's gonna be the same. But we'll see. I'm not purchasing it. Not like soon anyway. I'm not purchasing like Madden until like I think it become free on EA Play by like Christmas or something like that. I'll wait till Christmas, like damn near end of the season, to purchase the new Madden. Unless it's like something like oh, I gotta get it. Some good change. Something that's really good. That's really great shit. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm buying this damn game. Like I'm waiting for the same thing for 2K. I'm waiting for that shit to be really, really good and all over the place and all over YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all over social media, just all over. Just memes all over on the game. One of the greatest. I'm like, man, never. All right, and you know what? Let me see for myself. For real. So, yeah, man. Another thing in Madden, I swear, I think I could probably, like, if I do some research and sit back and really write down and think about what I really want to see change in Madden, I could do about an hour video. Man, just to all the changes in this game, because I can just sit back and just let me just do some research and let me look up a couple of things, and you know what, let me go through this system right here, like let me go through the franchise mode real quick. Let me, like, why is only 10 seasons of franchise mode? Like, that's lazy as hell. Like 10 seasons. Like even NFL 2K5, they had like 100 seasons of football, like with rookies and all this and that. Man, Madden only got 10 seasons. 10 seasons. And then after 10 seasons, you're forced to retire. As a coach or as a player, I don't know. You just forced to. It's over. It's just you can't play the next season. It's like they ran out of Super Bowls and they ran out of Super Bowl locations, and it's like all of that, man. It's like, come on, man. Why only 10 seasons of Madden? Like, that's the reason why it's like, why am I playing this franchise mode when It's only gonna last 10 seasons. I don't want to. I'm not gonna be able to see my running back hit the Pro Bowl, hit the Hall of Fame. You know, it's not like how it is on 2K. It's a comparison to these weak ass games, and they both ain't. Most of these games ain't even good. I'm waiting for a game to really blow me off my feet to where I like, damn, I gotta spend $60 on the damn game. But you know what? I'm gonna buy it. I'm waiting for a good ass game like that. I'm a gamer. I like to do research instead. And with that being said, if you made it this far to the video, I'd like to give you a thank you, personal thank you, bottom of my heart. And hope y'all have a great day. Like, subscribe, and comment, chime in. What y'all want to see on Madden 23 or 24 or whatever. What y'all want to see different in video games nowadays, other than just pay to win. Shit, we gonna see. Peace.
Sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now it's Stafford. Oh, Odell Beckham Jr. with a diving grab. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The return from his end zone is Grant. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. Jakeem Grant. He will score. Touchdown, Bears.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Stafford now to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Stafford. It's caught. Beckham. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Throwing again is Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Rams are going to have a...